What up, YouTube? Well, BookTube. Um, so let's give a quick rundown of this book. So we have The Last Girl on Earth by Alexandra Blogier. At least I think that's how you say her name. Um, I read you the inside. Lee was raised Lee has a father and a sister who love her, a best friend Mirabay who share things with her. She goes to school and hangs out on the beach and carefully follows the rules. She has to. Everyone she knows, her family, her teachers, her friends, is an alien. She is the only human left on Earth. A secret that could end her life. The I'm gonna call them Abadorians hijacked the planet 16 years ago, destroying all human life. Lee's sympathizer father took her in as a baby and has trained her to pass as them. They appear human, but they don't think with human minds or feel with human hearts, and they have special abilities no human could ever have. When Lee meets Ryan, she's swept up in a relationship that have disastrous consequences. How far will she go to stay alive? Will she save herself and in turn the human race, or will she be the final witness to humanity's destruction? Okay, so I got this out of the YA section of my library, and I will say that this is a very kid friendly book. Although there are some romantic y parts in here, it's nothing too graphic or anything, so I would say it's like a PG book. It's definitely something I would allow my 11-year-old to read. As far as the book goes, like I've tried to find online, I even went so far as to follow the author on Twitter just to try to see if this is going to be a series. Because right now I can't find anything on book 2, which kind of eek um leaves it a little bit incomplete for me. Um that's all I'm going to say in the non-spoiler section. It's a very easy read. It only has a what is it? I'm not prepared. You have to excuse me. It only has 246 pages, so it's a very fast read, especially if you like reading. Um, I was more interested. Okay, let's get into a little spoilers here. So if you don't want to be spoiled, let's stop it here and go away. Um, Now I'm gonna start spoiling the book. Okay, so I liked where it was going. I liked that she was the last human and was saved, by her now father, and he trained her to be to be alien like them. I really am really bad at pronunciation, so we'll call them abalone. We'll call them aliens. So the aliens are different, and she has a best friend who doesn't like no one knows her secret, and so she wakes up early and she studies and she trains with her father, and these aliens, they're stronger, they're faster, they have gills so they can breathe in the water, they just absorb information really fast, so she has to work really hard in order to keep up. And not only does she keep up, she kind of surpasses everyone. And then when they get to a certain age, they have to take a test. And then this test determines like the rest of their life, whether they'll be in the infantry or officers or in squadrons. Like, I don't know. It seems kind of forced, rushed, and slow all at the same time. It just, like, I was reading it and I was waiting for something to happen. And even when something did happen, it was kind of like, um, what? Just random. And then it kind of ended, and I was like, well, obviously there must be a book two because it just ended, and I was like, oh, um, cute little romance, but what? Like, I don't even know how to review this book because I'm just sitting here scratching my head and saying, what? I'm probably gonna give this a 2 star. That may change if I find out that this is a series. If there's a book two coming for this, then I may change it to like maybe 3.5 stars because it's set up, for book two. But as far as just a standalone book, I was left with more questions and I wasn't fulfilled. Like, I was very confused reading it. And they spend too much time explaining like simulations and classes and stuff, and not enough on you caring about the characters. So I really didn't care about any of these characters. Not at all. The only thing that I did like in this book is they had some non-hetero relationships, and it wasn't a big deal. It just was part of the story. Like, no one cared. They didn't make a big deal out of it. It wasn't some, oh, I'm coming out. It was just like, hey, it's here. Hey, it's not. Sort of like you would treat hetero relationships in books. But that's pretty much the only good thing that I could say about it. Would I recommend you reading it? Of course, because I always recommend books, even no matter how much I think they're horrible, just so you can have different conversations. I don't know. Maybe someone can get you to see it from a different side. I guess. I don't know. Giving it 2 stars. If you want, check it out. If I find out that this is a series, I may increase it to 3.5. But for right now, it's 2 stars. Uh, that's my review on the book. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I think the next book that comes up is You Can't Make This Up by Kevin Hart. So hopefully that is a little bit more engaging and okay. Have a good day.